I'm with Lisa DeCarry right now in downtown Vancouver on unceded Coast Salish territory. And today the people are fighting for a minimum wage of $15 an hour. Can you tell me a little about your campaign?
Sure. The BC Federation of Labour has helped support us to fight for a higher minimum wage for $15 an hour. And this is actually a campaign that's happening all across North America. You might have heard of the campaign in the United States, 15 Now. And they've actually been successful in raising the minimum wage already in several cities. The federal NDP has actually also promised a $15 an hour minimum wage for federal employees. And so far we haven't got the BC NDP to agree to it, but that's one of the things this campaign is fighting for, is to try and get more people on board to support the $15 an hour minimum wage. $15 an hour minimum wage means that working people have more money to spend, and they don't usually put it in offshore accounts. They actually spend it all locally. So actually a lot of businesses find it's beneficial for them, and there's less turnover when people are making a better wage, so you don't have to do as much retraining. So really a lot of those businesses too are actually large businesses. They're not just little tiny mom and pop businesses, and they can certainly afford to pay more. Really, more than just signatures, we want some people to get involved. And in the United States, I think a lot of the power of the campaign is that minimum wage workers themselves have become involved in the campaign, that it's not something that we're just doing for other people, that working people are fighting for this themselves. And I think it's been really powerful that a lot of unions have started to support the American campaign, and that the BC Federation of Labour supports it here, and that it's really given a chance for higher wage and lower wage working people to unite together to fight for something that really would benefit everybody in society.
So there's been some intersectionality with the Black Lives Matter movement as well.
Yes, in the United States, we have seen a number of the people that are working for a higher minimum wage, that are working for low wages already, are part of the Black Lives Matter movement. And those two movements have really supported and helped each other.
I mean, in the U.S., this is a campaign that's being led by the poorest and most oppressed sections of the working class, and they're winning. Without a union, without being, subject to police violence and all of these types of things, and they're building a winning movement. Walmart has been forced to raise their wages for most of their staff because of all the protests, the sit-down strikes. McDonald's is being pressured to follow suit. In Seattle, we won the $15 an hour minimum wage when Kashama Sawant was elected. In Alberta, the NDP just got elected on a platform that's $15 an hour. If they can do it in Alberta, we can definitely do it here. So, yeah, I think it's really about getting ordinary working class people united. When we stand together, we can win.